Track number 6 off Stop and Think Now is World Without Me. This was the second single I released off this album back in October of 2020, and it was heavily inspired by a combination of Adam's Song by Blink-182 and Healing Now by Sick Puppies. I knew I wanted to do a song about depression and suicide awareness, but I felt it needed a little more. And that's where I had the idea of looking at suicide as a whole and how many people commit suicide because they just want the pain to end and they feel there's no other answer. But you look at how many people feel the same way and they don't even know about it. That's why I created the story of two different people singing the same lines in the chorus, both feeling suicidal, but also both wanting to be there to support each other. Meanwhile, neither of them really knowing how the other feels. In this case, Katie Titch filled that role, and I couldn't have asked for anyone better. She's someone I'm grateful to call my friend, and she's a very passionate musician. I will leave a link in the description to her music. But getting back to the topic of this song, a lot of people that go through with suicide, those that are associated with that person, typically get caught off guard because that person that was suffering suffered in silence, never spoke out, and no one really knew how they felt. And that's due to the stigma that surrounds mental health and depression as a whole. People think that if you have thoughts of suicide that you're crazy. And I'm gonna be the one to tell you that no, you're not crazy. It's okay to not be okay. And if you are someone watching this that is feeling depressed, contemplating suicide, please seek help. I'm going to leave sources and phone numbers in the description of this video because you are stronger than something that is not permanent. My favorite line in this song is, "A black eclipse overhead won't last forever." What you're going through, it won't last forever. It may last a little longer than you want it to, but eventually the pain that you're feeling inside will subside. And you're not gonna know what that feels like unless you do as much self-care as possible and you wake up the next day.